let's get right to yeah. Uh yeah, I don't know, man. This shit don't look good. Um and I notice like these days the more shit goes forward, I get much less pushback when I say shit like we were much better under Trump. The term Trump supporter doesn't appear to be as much of an insult these days. It was damn near a racial slur over a year ago. But man, niggas, I mean, y'all gotta talk to me, man. Like, y'all boy is fucking up. It's bad from every aspect to mandatory to the push for mandatory vaccines. You know, set us back 15 years. We're getting fucking Al Qaeda, Taliban threats. Gas is damn near $20 a gallon. I mean, it ain't $20 a gallon, but pretty fucking close. This nigga done turned around and has done everything the wrong way that him and his administration, his people, his supporters, not Trump for trying to do. They're pulling out of Afghanistan now. That was a big fucking deal when Trump said, hey, America should mind his own fucking business and put America first. And all you suckers were just so, oh man, like just, oh my God, on the media fucking wave. Like whatever the media says fucking goes for y'all. That was a big fucking deal when Trump wanted to leave everybody else the fuck alone and focus on America. Now this nigga's doing it and, you know, pulled the troops or started pulling the troops and our folks are getting fucking killed. Trump was ready to crack the safe for Americans, man. If we'd have fucking stuck with Trump, man, we'd have been up. And we're gonna come up. Trump was trying to crack the safe. This dude takes the same idea and he just sprinkles crumbs on America every here and there. And you motherfuckers is sitting at the edge of your seat waiting for the next little ass stimulus. Trump was gonna really crack the motherfucking state. And the Democrats had to put their shit in to push their agenda. You motherfuckers is happy with this shit. Didn't make the vaccine mandatory, but they worked a loophole so that, because see, the government knew that they couldn't just come out and say, this shit is mandatory, because it'd be hell. So what they did was they gave the people in higher positions from either state level or, you know, business-wise, they gave them the choice. And the people that we trust that are in power or in positions of authority is going to hang us all. And so it may not be federally mandated, but your dumbass boss, your dumbass city elected officials will make it that way. And ultimately, the government gets what they wanted in the first place. And then now that they have some sort of FDA seal of approval on one of the vaccines, Biden has really been trying to push for a federal mandate. We think it's the only vaccine that's been ever pushed this hard for mandatory vaccination. The shit is fucking weird. I've never seen so much fucking peer pressure for a drug in my life. got the whole damn country walking around in allergen defense masks. We really look fucking stupid out here. I mean, I really be thinking that, like, when I walk into Walmart and then you got some bitch at the door talking about, you ain't got your mask in. Damn, dude, we look stupid out here. And it's primarily a lot because of this motherfucker and his agenda pushing. And I've always maintained, like, this nigga's been evil his entire fucking career. There was no reason for black people to get behind this motherfucker. But you niggas was so fucking shook by racism and the fear of bullshit. Like, racism is a part of the fabric of America. That shit ain't went nowhere. It hasn't gotten better since we got rid of Trump. It wasn't easier before Trump. It's exactly the fucking same, and I could fucking argue even worse. But you guys cling to these news articles. You guys are constantly following the fucking narrative. And you motherfuckers was so woke a year ago. Where are you woke ass anti-Trump people now? You niggas don't sound so fucking woke anymore because this shit is serious. Like, this is real. Everything that you guys thought that somehow Trump was gonna bring on, some sort of fucking elimination of fucking black people and all that, like, you're legitimately seeing that. We went from having a dude that just said dumb shit, pretty much spoke his goddamn mind. And, you know, a lot of you guys are so fucking sensitive now and liberal, it's fucking sad. You can't take that shit. But I mean, that's the worst that we had to deal with. And now we got a motherfucker who you could probably think something's up, and he's legitimately trying to kill a lot of fucking Americans one way or the other. This dude is fucking up. This is the motherfucker that y'all got coerced into picking. And I mean, I don't know, he sprinkles black people with a little bit of something to make it seem like he's doing something for us. There was something with the black business grants, and I saw where white business owners were feeling discriminated against because of the way that, you know, smaller black businesses were able to get loans and grants over them. And I'm like, damn, he can't even keep fucking white people happy. Niggas fucking up, man. And it's like, it's crucial. It ain't even no really, like, no back and forth to, like, really be had. And nobody saying nothing. Like, I used to point out different things and shit. Of like, you know, Trump was he'd be a bit of a dickhead, but I don't know. I appreciate straight up people to say what the fuck they feeling, so I know where the fuck they're at with it. Trump maybe didn't look the part, but he was doing some real shit. And people ignored that for fucking narrative. And then this is what it is now, and the narrative is out there. It's in the news. And you niggas ain't saying nothing. And that's the part that's even more fucking concerning, because you motherfuckers responded more to rumors, and y'all was more woke and aware over fucking rumors and hearsay and bullshit and antics than you are over shit that is really fucking happening due to this motherfucker's movements and the way that he moves and the shit that he's saying and the shit that he wants in place. It's fucking wild. Where are you woke ass niggas now? I ain't got shit to say. And I doubt a nigga will jump on the comments in this video if they see it or anything and say, now you have fucking nothing to say. You can't say shit, because 3-4 years ago, we all didn't have this feeling like this shit really seems fucking real now. To where you can almost see a world coming where if you don't have a fucking vaccination card, you can't go get groceries. You can't go anywhere. I mean, this motherfucker's really doing numbers on Pornhub because he's fucking everybody. Him and his supposed black bitch that you all fell for, which is a whole nother motherfucking story. Yeah, man, this your boy. Niggas ain't talking to me now. Y'all shit. Nigga, man. Last 4 years before this motherfucker, man, niggas would be all kinds of coons and shit. Our black pass getting revoked over telling you about Trump. Y'all niggas remember that? And then you simp ass niggas really voted for a motherfucking racist. Motherfucker that don't have our best interests. He's fucking over the troops. He's even fucking over white people. Still don't give a fuck about black people. And you motherfuckers not saying nothing. Everybody's quiet. Where's the social media, political awareness now? Everybody was political scholars 4 years prior to this motherfucker. And now nobody has nothing to say about anything that's going on. I don't know. Hit y'all with this fucking report. Because it ain't really hard to find shit. I don't know, I just get up in the morning and shit, and the news pretty much says, Biden fucking up again. I don't ever wake up to no good news about this motherfucker. Or no optimism. Or, yeah, he did this, but he did do this. Like, at least Trump, it was like two sides. Biden is just a straight streak of just fucking up, and he ain't even been in the office a year yet. And he just set us back fucking 15. I'm on fucking Twitter, see the fucking Taliban page and shit. Where do those motherfuckers come back from? Shit is so fucking 2006. Bullshit. This is what's going on in recent time.
Lines, and the timetable is coming fast. That's right, as we are now fast approaching America's last weekend in Afghanistan. 13 of our brave soldiers are dead. They will never return home to their families. More than a dozen others seriously wounded. A total death toll is now more than 170, over 200 people injured. This is now thousands of our own citizens, our friends, our American family, and yes, American allies remain trapped all across the country, all of them behind enemy lines, all of them hostage to the whim of the terror group known as the Taliban and others. And now it's harder than ever to even get inside Hamid Karzai International Airport, with reports that the Taliban could be in full control of that airport now in a matter of days. Some are predicting as early as this weekend. Maybe the worst part is the death and destruction and carnage and chaos, all easily preventable, so easily preventable. Joe Biden is defiantly locked into his disastrous decision that has rendered us a failure here. Why he...
And that's the thing, like, fucking key word, like, just how he's locked into fucking up. It's like this dude really don't give a fuck, and y'all didn't pay attention to this motherfucker has a career of not giving a fuck, especially about black people, and y'all really bought into him. I don't know what the hell Kamala Harris is, but y'all really bought into that bullshit, man.
On this failure is anyone's guess. Why he's abiding by the Taliban's deadline, also a mystery tonight. Why he's not sending in additional troops.
Dude, like, that too. Fuck, he working, it seems like he working with the motherfuckers. I voted for this nigga, man.
Additional troops to rescue every single solitary American behind enemy lines is unforgivable. Why he's so accepting of the idea that Americans will be left behind is beyond anything that any good American that I know of can comprehend. And sadly tonight, that outcome seems inevitable. This was not an intelligence community failure. Joe Biden ignored what are dozens and dozens of warnings on the ground, and they've been given to him now for months, our sources confirming. He ignored his own military advisors. That, too, has been ongoing for months. He ignored the intel community. He ignored the Taliban's clear. You can see the map with the time frame.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yo, man, like, all this shit that y'all hearing, it was crazy when it was fucking rumors or whatever. Discourse with Trump, man, you motherfuckers was so vocal. Biden seems hell-bent on fucking over everyone. His shit is so fucking bad. It's like the world is falling apart with this, like, for real. I was over here so fucking offended by goddamn words and shit that y'all didn't agree with. Like, y'all don't pay attention that y'all put these motherfuckers in place, and these are the bitches that are making the fucking policies and the rules and the fucking mandates and shit, and y'all fucking vote these motherfuckers right in fucking place to fuck you over. It's just wild, man. Wild. And now none of y'all got shit to say now. None of y'all. Not none of your fucking favorite rappers and all that shit that was helping push that bullshit, helping push this Kamala Harris bullshit. I mean, look at this shit. This shit is fucking nuts. There's nothing fucking American about this shit at all. And I know niggas ain't gonna say nothing and shit because you niggas has been quiet because you niggas didn't know what the fuck you was talking about 4 years prior to this motherfucker. But yeah, y'all niggas is quiet.
Their rapid advance from April to June to July to August and everywhere in between. And yesterday, well, what did we see? You know, incoherent, mumbling, bumbling, rambling press conference showing the entire world, America's friends and allies, and yeah, hostile regimes and our foes, our enemies alike, that the United States of America has a cognitively weak, frail, and completely out-of-touch president that is clinging to failed policies. This is beyond a national embarrassment. Innocent people will likely die as a result of all of this. More will die. So congratulations, Joe. This is your mission accomplished. Now at least 13 American families will never be the same. Many more brave servicemen will struggle with serious injuries for the rest of their lives, and more than 100 other innocent civilians have perished. But when you think things couldn't get worse, well, you think again. Because today, in a statement at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, earlier today, Jen Psaki warning that another terror attack in Kabul is likely. There will be another terror attack, and there's nothing that we apparently can do. This is a nightmare, a failure of epic proportions, the worst foreign policy disasters, one of in our nation's history, with deadly real-life consequences and risks that remain higher than ever. Remember, just last week, Biden said any attack on our forces or disruption of our operations at Karzai International Airport will be met with swift and forceful response. Well, now that swift and forceful response is nowhere to be found. Just like so many other Biden promises, those words appear to be totally, completely hollow, seemingly like what's in his head at most hours of the day.
When the president says, "We will hunt you down and make you pay," what does that look like? Is he going to order a mission to kill the people responsible, or would he be satisfied if they are captured and brought to trial?
I think he made clear yesterday that he does not want them to live on the earth anymore.
In other words, there is no plan of action other than a stern talking to. Even Obama's defense secretary, even former CIA director, he did both jobs, Leon Panetta, he rightly is calling for a swift military response. I don't agree with him politically, but he knows what he's talking about here. Of course, this morning, Joe Biden himself could not be bothered to answer any other questions about Afghanistan, especially after and in light of yesterday's disaster. Not even they told me to call on whoever, being dictated by his staff. He doesn't want them to get mad at him. Obviously, they call the shots. Take a look.
I met with my commanders this morning, first thing in the morning, got a detailed briefing about yesterday's attacks and the measures they're taking to protect our forces and complete the mission. And we will complete the mission. Now, I'm not going to take any questions because of the Prime Minister being here on Afghanistan now, but I'll be available at another time.
I'm not going to take questions. I might get yelled at again. What will happen to Americans? Clearly now it seems inevitable. We will be leaving them behind. How will they ever get out? What are we doing to protect them? What will happen to Karzai International?
Y'all voted for this motherfucker, like, based on what? For me, and motherfuckers with sense, like, this ain't fucking surprising. Motherfucker has never proven to be anything good for this country. So he ratcheting it up now. Like, I'll say it. Trump would never setting troops up and leaving them the fuck behind. Trump would have never. I was on that bullshit, though.
In Kabul, when we do pull out, what will Joe do if more Americans are murdered, like yesterday? What will he do if the Taliban murders an Afghan with one of our special immigrant visa, the ones we made a pledge to? If it ever came to this, we would get you the hell out of there. But we didn't keep our word to them. Many will die. And Joe gave them the list of names, so they now have a database, biometrics, and Joe's list. They're being hunted down as we speak. They will be executed one after another. How many Americans, we still don't get an answer, are still in Afghanistan? How many Americans have been?
It sounds like this motherfucker's a traitor. I don't know. Y'all voted for him, though. All that I'm with her bullshit. And, man, can't stand you niggas. Where y'all at? Like, somebody say something.
They don't know. How will he prevent the rise of ISIS or Al-Qaeda with no embassy, no intel presence on the ground? You know, they were at war with us. We weren't at war with them. That 9/11 Commission report. Yeah, all the plotting and planning and scheming that took place inside of Afghanistan in the lead up to 9/11, 2001, 20 years ago. What will happen to the $83 billion that Joe Biden, the weapons that he left behind, the most powerful weaponry of any military force on the face of the earth, now he gave it to terrorists? And is there any plan to secure? It's a little too late because now we have images of Taliban flying our Black Hawk attack helicopters or riding around in our armored vehicles. 208 helicopters and aircraft he left behind. How does Biden plan to vet what is now tens of thousands of Afghan refugees? Because as we speak, there are so many refugees flying into Washington, D.C. Apparently, they're doing the vetting after people are in the air flying to this country. It's causing a massive bottleneck at Dulles International Airport. We need to know how these individuals are being vetted. Reports that already over 100 people that have come to America from Afghanistan are also on our terrorist watch lists. Clearly, there are a lot of important questions that need to be answered, and Joe Biden, his incoherent mumbling and bumbling and unwillingness and inability to answer them is chilling. Yesterday, during a bizarre, one of his bizarre moments at that press conference, Joe Biden.
Chilling? It is downright fucking scary. It ain't just chilling. The path that this type of shit leads to, like, I don't know if motherfuckers know, but America's been a laughingstock for years. So as proud of Americans as we could be, and we've been a laughingstock worldwide for fucking years. For a long fucking time. That boisterous American shit, that shit don't have the same clout that it used to. This shit is fucking scary.
Biden was completely dazed and confused with an image that went viral. Take a look.
Terrorists attacked that we've been talking about and worried about, that the intelligence community has assessed, has undertaken an attack by a group known as ISIS-K. They gave me a list here. The first person I was instructed to call on was Kelly O'Donnell of NBC. Getting every single person out can't be guaranteed by anybody because there's a determination all who wants to get out as well. No, wait a minute. I'm asking you a question. Is that accurate, the best of your knowledge? What?
I don't think it's the issue that, do you think?
Because look at it this way, folks, and I have another meeting for real. I know it's not fair to ask you questions, it's rhetorical, but raise your hand if you think we should have gone.
This image of an American president. That's why I've been saying somebody so weak and frail and such a cognitive mess. America deserves better. We don't leave our fellow citizens, our fellow Americans behind. We rescue our fellow Americans trapped behind enemy lines. We respond to terror attacks with overwhelming force. We have the greatest military on the face of the earth. We strike fear into the hearts of all of our enemies and instill confidence in all of our allies. But under Biden, none of that has happened and clearly will happen. Made that clear yesterday. The one thing that was clear. No more military presence. We're getting out. We're sticking to the timetable. And yeah, there'll be Americans left behind in all likelihood. Now we're suffering the consequences of his real weaknesses in real time. Mark my words, with so many trapped, This could all get so much worse before it gets better, and I pray that I am wrong. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to hear something. I already know what people that, kind of think along the lines that I feel because they fucking feel the same way. They always did. Like, we would have called this shit 4 years ago. But all these so-called politically woke niggas, like, what happened? Motherfuckers are not saying nothing. And the shit that he is doing is fucking astronomical. Like, it's so fucking bad. The image that he's putting out. Y'all was worried about Trump's image. This motherfucker looks like a complete idiot. It's not a good look. And it was so cool. And, we run around, we listen to all these fucking black celebrities and black comedians and all this shit. Where the fuck are they at now? Where's their fucking rap songs and everybody's fucking quiet. Yeah, I really think shit is good or better or back to normal or like what is it? How is everybody so fucking quiet about? Like I've said, I'm gonna be quiet. I thought I was gonna be able to be quiet for 4 years, but no way in hell. Where I thought he was gonna be fucking up. I knew he was gonna be a shit ass president, but I didn't think things would be extinction level event level bad, potentially to where you could really fucking see it as a possibility. I thought I'd be able to shut up for 4 years and then be like, okay, so were we really better without or not under Trump? I can't stay fucking quiet. And the crazy thing is that all you noisy motherfuckers from 4 years ago are dead fucking silent and acting like shit is cool. All of a sudden, y'all don't know shit politically. That's the part that's fucking with me. Your boy is fucking up. Y'all did this. Y'all continue to do it by following everything with no fucking pushback. It would actually be fashionable if Trump was crawling up our ass with mask mandates. It would be fashionable to be like, nah, fuck the mask. That's how stupid you niggas are, and that's how fucking dumb the world thinks. It would be fashionable to disobey the motherfucking order. You can call it what you want, but Trump tried to offer some sort of ease or neutrality and saying, well, hey, I took the vaccine. I'm fucking good. I mean, take it, but you guys still should have your fucking freedoms. And now all of a sudden it's a problem to tell motherfuckers to take the vaccine. Like, this is how fucking stupid y'all are. This is how y'all live. By straight hypocrisy and idiocy and manipulation and fear tactics. This is what fucking rules y'all over anything, over common sense, over just using your two fucking eyes and your two ears and just shutting the fuck up for a second, listening and paying attention. You could tell some shit don't fucking seem right. And these motherfuckers have been on bullshit for since about the last year or so. No, actually, they were on bullshit the entire Trump presidency. These motherfuckers was pushing this shit in place. Everything is a motherfucking play. And y'all ain't saying shit because you can't say shit. I was calling niggas like me coons and I'm stupid. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about and all this shit. Say something about this shit. I really want to see all you politically informed niggas from 4 years ago, like, say something about this shit. Like, make this shit make sense, make it seem okay, make it seem better. Won't be no fucking answer. Because reality, a lot of you niggas is just reflections of this bullshit society that we're in. So you're too plugged in. We don't even think anymore on our own. A lot of you almost think that spewing back to me what you see in the news is actually like an original thought. You motherfuckers are vessels for whatever narrative is out on the mainstream. Like a bunch of fucking droids, bots. I think that's so crazy that with the switch, that so many people that were so vocal. I mean, you motherfuckers had all the memes, everything. 4 years ago, man, you niggas was just so motherfucking in tune. And now it's nothing. Nothing seems wrong. I can just imagine the fucking uproar if Trump did this shit. I honestly think in a way, I would have gave Obama some kind of pass if he'd have came out and sang a little Al Green or something while doing it. I honestly think y'all probably would have gave Obama the same type of pass just because he was fucking Democrat. But he was back there fucking up too. And I can imagine 4 years ago if Trump was leaving troops, setting motherfuckers up to get killed, said, we pretty much just gonna abandon our troops out there. Man, couldn't imagine. And Trump is about the most American first fucking president that we've had in a fucking long time. And when you buy into these democratic fucking politics, bullshits, narrative, all that shit, you see what the fuck we get. We get 2006, 2007, whatever the fuck, in 2021. Which brings me to another point. Like, how does fucking Al Qaeda and all that shit got a Twitter page and they're not banned off Twitter, but Trump is fucking banned off Twitter? Like, make that make fucking sense. How the fuck can I follow Taliban on Twitter, but Trump is blocked? Some funny motherfucking shit. Make that make sense. Supposedly a legitimate threat to our country has actual body count. You can just follow them on Twitter. They can Twitter beef, throw up whatever they want, make threats and everything. But Trump is not allowed on Twitter. Like, this is the stupid shit that we're in. Like, this is like, man, where are y'all niggas at? Where are you niggas at? I don't hear nobody. I used to be on my Facebook. Motherfuckers had shit to say, dude. Oh my goodness. Nobody has said shit. And we're not even out the first year of this motherfucker's presidency. Has it been a full calendar year since this motherfucker has been sworn in? this is a term worth of shit for other presidents. I really don't. And I mean, it's scary to say, but I really can't imagine 2024 right now. That shit fucking puts a fucking knot in my throat. Whew. Where's the call for impeachment? This motherfucker is obviously, like painfully obvious, he's unfit to lead. We thought Trump looked bad. Like Joe Biden looks like a complete idiot. Like I couldn't imagine what another country would think looking and seeing like, yo, like this is what runs y'all shit. Where are you niggas at? Like why isn't anybody saying anything? Are y'all that plugged in? Is this really better than where we were 4 years ago? This type shit is definitely worth a drawn out impeachment trial. But the problem with that is we impeach this motherfucker and he goes through and we get him out, and we get shithead ass Kamala Harris. In a sense, we're stuck because I doubt Kamala would be any better, honestly. And you niggas that would stand for her just because she would be a black, supposedly black, whatever the fuck woman in office, without concern for her politics and the way she moves, you guys are part of this fucking problem. These motherfuckers' track records long before this fucking shit here and everything that's going on spoke for himself. There's no reason for either one of these motherfuckers to be in the White House, let alone get a pass to fucking visit. These motherfuckers should not be, or they shouldn't be making policies and signing off on policies. And these are the last two motherfuckers. And I know y'all been so beat down with Trump rhetoric, anti-Trump rhetoric over the year that you would think, nah, these motherfuckers right here that have never been voted into the fucking White House. And we're seeing why. I don't know. Where y'all at? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Or tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm seeing. There's some cold shit. There's some real cold shit. And it just, I don't see any kind of light at all. nothing to be optimistic about. And it's just scary. Every time I turn on the news since this motherfucker's been president, it has not been good news. Whew, man. Yeah, I guess you can say kind of chilling. But it really is fucking scary. Just, I don't know. I don't know how y'all so comfortable with this shit. This is the type of shit that has started civil wars and real discourse. Y'all was worried about racists being racist and feeling represented in politics when they're always represented in politics. I wish people that were racist and meant harm and shit were more vocal so we can see them and maneuver around that. That was you guys' biggest fucking fear, and it's like, now look what we have. We still have comfortable racists, but we're in a world now that's really falling the fuck apart. For some reason, it's been on high agenda to get black people to take this vaccine. People are actually dying from taking the fucking vaccine. Something else that they're not proudly boasting, but it's happening. It's because people don't have the gall to fucking say something. Supposedly, people that are taking the vaccine, you are the Delta fucking variant. You're mutating the fucking virus. Going to school, for pharmacy, just certain shit that you fucking learn. And one thing that you learn is that medicines go through years of clinical trials before they're approved for public consumption. Years. And that's even for simple shit. For Tylenol to go from Tylenol to Tylenol PM, that shit takes years for them to be able to put that PM on the shelf. Years. They was out here sticking this shit in the public's arm within 6 fucking months. And this vaccine hasn't even been out a year. They have made the public the clinical trial for this fucking vaccine. So I think people that are quick to say when people have concerns, which if you have any fucking sense, you should have a fucking concern about taking this vaccine. All these motherfuckers quick to jump up and, oh, well, I took it and I'm fine. Motherfucker, good for you. What about the motherfuckers that aren't fine? What about the people that are experiencing crazy fucking symptoms from this shit? There's no drug out ever that doesn't have an adverse drug reaction. But what do you guys think about a fucking vaccine that was put out 6 months? Or put out in 6 months? It wasn't even initially FDA approved. You niggas are the clinical trial. And they'll take their losses and whatever the fuck, they'll probably better it. I don't fucking know. But you guys are the clinical trial. And the FDA is a business. So them approving shit really don't mean shit anyways. FDA approval really don't. FDA allows the sale of cigarettes. So I mean, what the fuck do they know? FDA approves processed foods and sugars over fruit and all kinds of shit. But yeah, that's the voice that we need to make this shit okay. We should really mandate this vaccine because the FDA, they've been trustworthy. Yeah. Y'all niggas gotta pay the fuck attention and stop just going for everything. It's okay to pause. Really look into some shit. Research some shit. That shit I just told y'all is just probably not common knowledge, but it's something to fucking consider. When you're talking about going to put this shit into yourselves, into your children, or telling your family to do it, it's something really to fucking consider. And not just follow because the news or whatever the fuck says so. It's clearly an apparent agenda or something behind this shit. Because I've never seen a push for any drug ever. You guys wouldn't even allow anybody to push drugs. Where the fuck is the DARE program? It is not right. I remember the DARE program. They would have fucking said, man, just say no. This is a cold time that we in. Cold fucking time. Motherfucker is not fit to lead. And yeah, something should be changes made. It should be changes, serious fucking changes. We should be trying to get this motherfucker out of office direly. And I just don't know why nobody is saying anything. That's my whole point of this. It's just why isn't anyone saying anything? But yeah, I don't know. Man, this shit really got a knot in my throat. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like I said, I always try to be responsive. I appreciate anyone who views, watches, pays attention. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe and the notification bell so y'all can know when I'm on here talking my shit. Because I'm gonna always keep it 103 at least. And till next time, and I'm out.
28 to a vehicle, 900 North Main parking lot of Kmart,
Now as I takes me a stroll through the neighborhood, we can get a glimpse of pimps beating down hoes to pick up cents. Somebody snatched that lady purse and hopped the fence. The local liquor store was robbed, but they got his prints. He got his rent, but lost when he dropped it in a slot to win. It ain't no stopping him. Unlocked again when faced with a rock again. Now should he sell it, smoke it, or leave the block again? He chose to stay. Now he getting blown away. He back in the cage and wasn't even gone today. His home away from home since he was an adolescent. Had a good mom, never had him a dad present, so he bring everything on the man. And when you check him, he be claiming you just don't understand. You got dealt the wrong hand, now he living distorted. Now he back in the court with 3 strikes on your street. You can refer to me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon get reported. Me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon being rewarded with the force for about 20 years or more. He know the law, but some things he try to ignore, like the cat running back and forth, bringing him cash to avoid getting jail time and being harassed. And the woman on the slab for the cash in the evening, got into your patrol car to dirty your knees. When she finished, you back up in the streets chasing bad guys that beat them with flashlights and leave them with black eyes, hoping a nigga try to reach for you so you can blast every last one, piece by piece, protect and serve. Another word above the law. With a badge and uniform, you be rugged and raw, bigger than all, ready for a nigga to fall into a sticky situation. Now he looking at walls, gripping in balls. Gotta get your life in order. Bad cops better watch for your street reporter. Come on, your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon get rewarded. Me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon another night on the north side. Niggas trying to hustle a bit. Somebody rolled up real slow with a bucket of quip, with a 9mm full clip to match. Couldn't shoot, so he shot where them kids was at. An innocent bystander in the wrong situation, caught up in the middle of a gang initiation. But a bullet don't got no names, can't see no face. Vegas is not just a casino place. Other than bright lights, slots of fun and sun. Niggas might fight, pull out a gun and run, like the cat who wanted to get the cash fast. Stabbed the lady and stuffed her body in the trash bag. Dipped through the alley with a pocket full of green to fold. Another nigga with a strap yell, give me your gun. You never know when you might be the one taking orders and getting interviewed by your street reporter. Come on, your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon get rewarded. Me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon get rewarded. Me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon get rewarded. Me as your street reporter, keeping the streets in order. Whatever happens, I'm rapping it to a beat recorded. Prime time, keeping it live, never pre-recorded. Listen up, buckle your seats, and soon be rewarded.